Okay, happy Friday, beautiful person. So I wanted to quickly hop on this morning. I've had some questions about star seeds and past lives and things like that, and I wanted to quickly share some information with you. And this is something that has been coming up probably for me for like the past year with other people. So I want to quickly speak about the Akashic Records, and I want to speak about like what that is and then how that relates to Starseed past lives. So the Akashic Records is my second favorite thing after DNA activation, and it is the thing that led me, that basically it was like the foundation of my whole awakening journey. So for me, I feel very passionate about the Akashic Records and there's a lot for me there about currently the records are really being used to explore past lives and stuff, but there's just so much more to it than what we can even imagine, than the traditional uses. So as things are shifting, we are also starting to shift the way that we use the Akashic Records, right? So what the Akashic Records is it's literally it's all energy. Okay, so everything that you've ever done, every thought, every choice, everything is recorded energetically. So if you can imagine, like right from the moment that you came into consciousness, that your soul was created, like your records then started, right? And the records of everything, the information of everything that exists in the entire universe is literally in, like, coded in energy. So if you can imagine, like when you have a computer program and you've got like all of the code in there, like the universe is a bit like that, right? Everything is like this coded energy. And so I, as a soul, have got like my energy that's running alongside all of these other energies. And everything that's happened right from the start, when I became consciousness, and then up until this point and beyond into infinity, and all of the probabilities of what could potentially happen in my future, all like those lines that they follow, all of it's there. So everything behind me, everything that's present, everything that's in the future is coded into the Akashic Records. And all of us have access to these records. All of us, every single human on this earth has the ability to access the Akashic Records. Now, the most common thing that we do use it for is that we use it to get into our past lives, right? But traditionally, we use it to get into past lives that was in this earth sphere, okay? Now, the one thing that has been creeping up, cropping up, coming up more, presenting itself more, is the fact that before we were here on Earth, if you identify with the term starseed, and if you feel like you are not from this place, if you are connected to some planet out there, some star system, some star, whatever it is for you, there are lives before you decided to come here to this Earth. And through the Akashic Records, we can go and look at those lives, because just as you keep trauma and learnings and blocks and bindings and contracts and all sorts of shit that we have in our past lives here from an earth incarnate experience, we also have past lives that is before this. It goes back even further to when we were not in bodies on this planet right here. And those lives there also have trauma, woundings, contracts, etc. in them that are still affecting some of the light workers, some of the star seeds that is currently here on this planet. And so those things start presenting themselves, and you start feeling that I'm not sure the problem lies here. I'm not sure the problem is here in this place, right? So it's been quite an experience for me, because I had seen my own past lives like show up when I'm not here, and I can see myself when I'm not here in this earth plane as a human, doing things, going through processes, all of that type of stuff. And so there are many people now who's waking up to the fact that I had an experience before Earth. I had an experience, I had things to do, I had places where I went, I had things that I learned before I actually came here. But I also had traumas that happened before I came here. Okay, so I write about this in my new book that I'm busy creating as well. And the guide showed me like those woundings that those starseed wounds, what I call them, or starseed wounds, we bring them into this experience here, and they literally dictate like where our hurdles are in this lifetime when it comes to stepping into the energy of what your soul wants to experience and teach and bring and lead and all of that. So those woundings from before you were here can affect this lifetime. Okay, so this shit's deep. So I just wanted to share this with you because I think everyone's ideas about the Akashics is that it's just here, this realm, there's nothing beyond Earth, we can't see anything that's happened. But this magical energy database gives us access to freaking everything. And depending on what your soul is wanting to experience, depending on what your soul wants to bring, there's stuff in there that matters and that can help you open up new parts of yourself and start looking at new parts of yourself and help you to release as well. So I just wanted to bring that out today because this has been something that's been coming up. And when I think about it, and the fact that it's been so prominent in my book is also because I'm writing about being a starseed, the shit needs to come out. We need to start acknowledging the fact that there's things that happened before we were actually here. There's a whole universe out there that is functioning, happening, working with different light beings, etc., before all of this. And all of that out there influences all of this right here that we are all working with, what we are experiencing, what we are feeling. Okay, so become aware of where inside of yourself you are feeling this connection to the stars. Become aware if that is your reality, because there are plenty of souls here on Earth who are not connected to the stars, and there's no judgment or it's better or not better or whatever. The fact of the matter is it's a multi-dimensional, it's all different types of souls that are here, right? It's like any country. You have different nationalities. The Earth is like a big country full of different nationalities, and my nationality might be Earth, my nationality might be Pleiadian, my nationality might be Andromedan, my nationality might be Arcturian, my nationality might be Polaris. Whatever it is for you, that is valid. Okay, and I'm very much in that space currently of starting to show people how to step back into acceptance of your feeling that I am not from here. And it is okay to feel that. And it is valid that those past life experiences are going to be coming up for you at some stage. So start feeling into it. Start allowing yourself to go to those places where you were before you were here on Earth. Okay, so it's a bit early for a Friday, but I woke up and my soul was going, you need to talk about this today. So I'm here talking about this. So yeah, so it's time to start owning these parts of you. It's time to start owning this truth within yourself as well. And if we shy away from it, if we don't want to look at it, then it's going to present itself again. Okay, so start educating yourself, start getting out of fear of this unknown place outside of Earth where so many of us dwelled before. Because there is a lot of wisdom, there's a lot of magic, and it lies just outside the realm of this earthly experience as well. Okay, and it can help you and it can guide you back into your whole soul purpose and your soul mission. So there is validity there. Okay, so I just wanted to share that this morning. If you are struggling with where am I from, or message me, come for a session. Let's talk about where you are from. Let's get into what is there, because what I've seen so far is when I take people into those past lives, they know what I'm talking about. They've had the dreams. They've seen what the inside of these planets look like. They've seen what it's been like. They know, but they can't understand. So if you've had that and you're wondering about it and it's it keeps on recurring for you, then think about it. Like, start looking into it, start delving, because once you release those bindings and those contracts that you held in those places, it releases you here on earth to step more fully into who you are as a soul being and your full expression of your soul here on this planet. Okay, so that's me. Finished with like, boom, happy Friday. Take this, put it in your pipe, smoke it over the weekend. Let me know what you think. Okay, so have a magical weekend, and just allow yourself to feel into all of that. It's like the magic lies there. Okay, so be well, and enjoy the weekend.